I am very scandalized listening to a lawyer. Maybe he's so fresh and very new, and therefore we may pardon him for what he is saying.
Please, let's don't go personal. Don't question his intent. He's been a politician long before becoming a lawyer as well.
That, and he knows it.
So let's...
We know the law. Okay. You see, your member of parliament has flouted a regulation. Obviously, my brother may not have been aware until when the thing was showing on the screen. Then he had to make a U-turn quickly and now admit that, oh, okay. Because from the very word go, he started attacking. He rather was saying John Dumelo didn't do well and was attacking. What is stupid anyways? When you say stupid, it's just an adjective that says one lacks some intelligence or common sense. Obviously, what the woman did there, it's the depiction of somebody who lacked common sense to understand that as somebody who is a legislator, she shouldn't have done that. She has demonstrated that she is very shallow. She has demonstrated that she is not qualified to be a member of parliament.
Oh, how do you mean?
Because she is supposed to know better.
She's had great stints.
She is supposed to know better than even you, myself, and the people in the queue.
This is her second term, right? Yeah.
So can you imagine that these are the characters we are having in parliament who does not know that people in queue should not be confronted and be offered any such things which can be considered an inducement. And she was doing that, and when I listened, she again rather was saying, she's been used to this is my leader. I'm sorry, that is stupidity personified.
Oh, no, please.
I will not...
No, please.
I am sorry.
Please,
I am sorry.
Please withdraw the word.
No, I will never...
Withdraw it.
Roland, I am so sorry, I will never withdraw it. Look, what is the meaning of stupidity? It is an adjective that tells that one lacks intelligence and common sense.
You have the right to say that, but yes, we disassociate ourselves from the word that has been used here.
Very well.
It is not as per our editorial policy.
Perfect.
Please.
Perfect.
I hope that you're not going to say
no,
this.
No, I will not. But please. You see, it is because I am letting you know that I align 100% with John Dumelo with his choice of words in describing the member of parliament who should have known better. So when children who are in basic school, primary school, junior high school are watching her do that, what signal is she sending to them? Even to her own children if she has some at home. What signal is she sending to the other people? So you've misconducted yourself. And then my brother here rather, instead of condemning that outright, that look, Roland, I think what the member of parliament did was wrong. She shouldn't have done that. It's a wrong step. An apology would do. But in any case, maybe John shouldn't have also responded in that way, etc. But he immediately came full force, just attacking John Dumelo. What
were you expecting?
What was I expecting? That is what I'm telling you. I expect him to admit that what the lady did was wrong. It is unacceptable. It is not deserving of a member of parliament. It means that she didn't even know the law. She probably has just gone into parliament to be a business person and not a lawmaker. So she doesn't even know what the law states. For her to join a queue or join people in queues, giving them, handing out food, only God knows if there's even money in the food. You can tell. Because they were bad.
Forgetful now.
It can be forgetful. Excuse me, but if you say that again, I may say that is stupidity. It is lacking intelligence. She lacked the intelligence. No, that is the truth. We cannot pretend to be treating these matters with velvet gloves.
No, please.
Look, there's a major election coming. If we begin this way,
there are varied people who watch us, Elikem, and I expect that...
So you expect me to not say stupidity, but let me say what she did lacked intelligence. It is the same thing I'm saying. What she did lacked intelligence. Is that what you want me to say? What the member of parliament for Ayawaso West did was lacking intelligence. She demonstrated she was grossly incompetent and was not worthy.
Just because she shared food?
Yes, because she should have known better. She should have known better. But that is just one leg of the many issues. I recall, for instance, also pockets of other infractions. And you see, the surprising thing is that some people went into the booth and were taking shots of their votes, both NDC and NPP. That is also condemnable because it fringes on the law and must not be entertained. But guess what happened? There's one gentleman called Miracles Dennis Abuaji, who is a spokesperson of the flag bearer of the NPP. This gentleman went all out, also posting same on his platform and just writing the energy. This is supposed to be the spokesperson of the flag bearer, also circulating something that is wrong. And so when you have such characters doing this, how do you describe them? How do you describe such characters? Because he as spokesperson for the flag bearer, is encouraging people to take pictures of that and circulate them.
You mean because he's in an official authority?
He's in an official authority.
And the campaign.
Yes.
He should lead the way.
He cannot be seen to be doing that.
And so when he says energy,
What does it mean? Why did he have to circulate that in the first place?
Because both parties all have pictures of
yes,
the
and it is wrong.
Officers.
Yes, it is very wrong. Now, that also aside, I am also told of an officer who was also seen attempting to take a shot of his vote and was arrested. Fantastic. That is how it's supposed to be. So if somebody is being arrested for attempting to do that, how about the other people who are doing the things they are doing? The member of parliament for Ayawaso has decided to flout the law. The spokesperson of Alhaji Baumia has decided to also throw caution to the dogs. And then that aside, I am aware also of a sister station that broadcasted that there was a police officer, a service officer, who went to a polling station and somebody had voted in his name. How does that happen? Look, we are going into an election that we want to make sure that not a single soul is disenfranchised. Because this is not an election between the NDC and the MPP, between the NDC and CPP or what have you. But this is definitely a battle for Ghana, and it is a battle between the NPP, the regime, and Ghanaians who feel that things must change. And so when you are having pockets of this matter, we cannot treat it with velvet gloves and say it is business as usual. And that is why I expect my brother to be the gentleman that he is, to say that, look, I think what Madam Lydia did was wrong. She shouldn't have done that. It flouts the law. She is a member of parliament and should live above that. But you can't do all
I'm advocating is that the language should be different.
I understand that.
You are saying that it's 4 days to the election, so you don't have to be. People are watching.
Yes, and you see, it is a serious caution we need to send for even Madam Jane Mensah that we would not want to allow a single infraction during the elections. Because any attempt to disenfranchise, if already people are feeling disenfranchised in this process, it may be very minor anyways. That is because that is just a percentage of those who are voting if we have to look at the total population. And so if that will now be extrapolated, expanded to the main event on 7th, already some people will not be voting now and they are going to vote on Thursday. We cannot be entertaining that. It is
same category of special voters. All right, I'm already getting bashing from all sides. Well, so I have this one from Helga Bwedu, who says, tell the MPP rep that we are not stupid. Oh, how can you tell us Lydia forgot herself after showering her with all the accolades, but when she doesn't know the law? Okay. Well, so and then she continued. Oh, Helga Bwedu, your language. They better get thicker skin because it's going to flow as long as... Okay. You are saying using the word is not. All right. And then...
He's a lawyer, and I know he understands that when stupid is mentioned, it is not...
Chamaketi, good morning.
You've said what you want to say.
You are saying that it's full of... Aye. And then I also get... Okay, so let me also read Kofi Kwating Amenin, who says, you did not ask lawyer Amwakwa to withdraw the word lawyer Afwakwa to withdraw the word civilize. You civilize? Okay. Now let's go through the incidents. I'll come. Let's go through the incidents. The incidents first. Okay. So this is the PNDC law 284. It says a person commits the offense of treating if he corruptly either himself or through another person before, during, or after an election gives or provides or pays wholly or in part the expenses of giving or providing meat, drink, entertainment, or provision to or for any person. This is a law, PNDC law 284, and continues to say for the purposes of corruptly influencing that person or another person to vote or refrain from voting, or on account of that person or another person having voted or refrained from voting, or being about to vote or refrain from voting. These are key. Now let's go to the incident that happened, and then rightly, before Nani Al-Sapong of the Movement for Change and the Alliance coming to try to assess these very well. Very interesting, and what the dynamics are just for this. And many of you, I think that for this session, I will open the phone lines for about 15 minutes or even 10 minutes. So you tell me your own views about this incident that were reported. So we're going to bring you the key highlights of the incidents were reported. in the Ablekuma Central Constituency, for example, a police officer was caught with pictures of ballots. Obviously, the pictures taken with a device, the modern day phones that we have. The action taken was he or she was made to delete and let go, so he was free. An immigration officer had his biometric details used by another person to vote before he arrived. People are very free in Ghana because he was just manually verified and made to vote. Ghana, they sweet. In the Ayawaso West Wuogon, an incumbent MP captured distributing food to voters in queue. OSP then started asking its officers to go into this, investigate this, despite, as we saw, the Member of Parliament's own denial and saying that, I mean, she's a mother for all and this is a normal thing, etc. The voter attempted taking photograph of the ballot, same at the Ayawaso West Wuogon, and the voter has been arrested by the Ghana police for investigations. So here lies the case. A security officer is allowed to let go, and an ordinary Ghanaian is going to be prosecuted. Now, in Ayawaso Central, NDC raised concerns about special voters allegedly taking pictures of ballot papers. The issue has been reported to the police service, etc. Very interesting. You take a look at all these. There's an incident also in Clote,